The next hindrance we have is self-criticism, okay? This comes from a blocked third eye chakra. We are constantly in judgment. We're not seeing ourselves for who we really are. We're not being aware. And we're not allowing the divine energy to flow from the crown into our body. Now, all of these, so we won't be so cryptic, right? I feel like if you're here, you have somewhat of an understanding of, you've heard about chakras or anything or things like that. Most people in the spiritual community has heard of chakras, okay? And chakras are more like thought centers, okay? They hold the thoughts of that energy, and the chakras identify which energy you're dealing with, okay? So it's just like it's a system to organize your thoughts, to understand, right? And we use it energetic. So when we're clearing our chakras, we're clearing it to where those thoughts are usually held in the body. So, our root chakra is down below. It has it's the foundation, it's the basis of security. It deals with the base of the spine. And so if you're having issues in the base of your spine, you might want to check your root chakra and see, if it's clear or if it needs to be cleared, if it's blocked, right? But this constant self-criticism, you might have headaches a lot. And your headaches, you might not know where they're coming from, or you might get a migraine, or you might just get really stressed out about things. And you might just, by the time you get to try to write, you're like, wait a minute. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to write. I have no energy to do this. You need rest, you need everything. You sit down and now you got to use the bathroom. Your mind literally plays tricks on you, okay? I'm telling you, you could sit down and you can be like, okay, I'm going to finally write. And then you start writing, and then the moment you pull out your laptop or your paper, the baby starts screaming, or somebody calls you, right? And or you got to use the bathroom. These are all projections of your mental distractions. These are distractions confirming more reason why you shouldn't get to this page. But this isn't true. This is you, in essence, protecting yourself from the criticism that is awaiting you once you finish that page. And when I say the criticism that's awaiting you, it's your own criticism, okay? It's your own self, okay? If you're constantly judging your ideas, you get something on paper and then you're like, who's gonna believe that? Or where did that come from? That's not mine. Or oh, this is too corny, or you're judging. I don't like that. That's this. That sounds like this. It's giving these kind of vibes. It's just whatever the thought process is that you've attached to criticize yourself. Whatever excuse you give yourself. It's like this inner critic is. It is a formidable force. It is a force that, even right now, I'm obsessing over this thing on my table that's been here, okay? It's not bothering anyone. It's bothering me right now. I'm like, no, let me clear the space. I'm like, but then what happens is you start hyper focusing on that spot. And it's like, oh man, and then because you're so hyper focused on that spot, that sentence, you're so hyper focused on trying to better this sentence that you lose all flow of what was coming. And it was like, yo, I'm not creative. You start confirming I'm not a writer. I'm not good at this stuff. I need a ghostwriter. I need, not judging, because sometimes you just accept that you need a ghostwriter, okay? You're not a writer. If you don't have the heart to write, you have to accept that. But that is, if you're here, then if you're here watching this video in the paid course, then that means I've already qualified you to come to this place. So You are preventing yourself from taking risks, okay? You're preventing yourself from exploring new avenues in your writing because you're afraid of the judgment. You might think you're afraid of the judgment from others, but really you're afraid of your own judgment because you hear the thoughts in your mind that people might not say out loud. And then when somebody comes and they judge you, that's you judging yourself through them. Reflections, high wisdom. If you don't understand that, you will understand it at some point. I'm telling you, let it be a seed. This is how we're all connected. We are reminders of each other. And so as you were struggling with this thing and you keep telling yourself this thing and you believe yourself, guess what happens? You're going to get more of that confirmation, right? You are powerful. Use your power for you, not against you, okay? And so I invite you to release self-criticism today, okay? Just for today. We don't have to talk about tomorrow, okay? That's another battle, okay? Every day you're showing up, okay? You're showing up for yourself every day and you're prepared. You got your armor on, you know what I'm saying? But you also got your crown and your third eye open, and you're ready to receive the divine in all of the ways in which it wants to show itself to you. Okay. And every day is a new opportunity to create something magnificent for your own soul to express to the world around you. And when I say world, I don't always mean that you have to be like some big superstar or some or some big author, well-known author or whatever. Some people want that. Some people just don't want the fame, but they want to be able to express themselves. They want that solar plexus and that sacral chakra. They want that sacral energy to just be like, they want that solar plexus, like they want it to be open and flowing. They want that creative energy to flow, okay? And so that, my friend, is the message for today, okay?